Okay, so Sonakshi, 13 years back you made your debut with Dahaad, where the Salman's portrayal of a cop. I mean, it changed everything. And with Dahaad now, do you think life has come a complete circle? That's number one.
Yeah, I mean, why should boys have all the fun, right? And I think it's about time, we started representing more real women, strong women on screen. There's so many stories to be told, like I said earlier. And this was just one such story which came to me, which I think I got really lucky with this one. As an actor, very rarely you get come by these roles that just hit you bang in the face and you're like, you have to do it. So this was one such role, and yeah, I think as a cop, I think it's very different from the Chulbul Pandey you're talking about. Like ma'am said, she's very real, she's very raw, she's very, she knows what she's doing and she knows what she wants. She's going to get justice no matter what it takes. She's that kind of a woman, and it was really my honor to be able to play her on screen.
How have you seen the representation of women cop on screen changing over the last, let's say, a decade?
We've actually seen very few, like far and few. There's no one particular character that really.
It's what we've shown right now, and I want to talk about what has been shown. And I wanted to bring in a certain kind of authenticity and niceness, so I played that, and Rima helped me in preparing this part.
Thank you for your question, Rima. And moving on, next question is for Aparna. It's coming in from Rishikesh Kanan from Radio 1.
Hi guys, sorry I'm not standing up because of the cameras behind me. First and foremost, Dr. Bolwankar is not on stage. I want to tell you, ma'am, that I read your book called Inspector Choguli, and it was highly inspiring. So it's wonderful to see you here, and thank you for everything that you do. And Sushant and Aparna, I mean, fantastic. Loved Farzi and Citadel, and I actually saw Jubilee alone, and I'm now seeing it a second time with my family. So, you're just creating the right experience. My question actually is to Aparna. I mean, you have great pedigree as far as your producers are concerned. There's Ritesh, there's Zoya, Tiger Baby, and Excel. But beyond that, it's the story that has the police force at its core. So I know that beyond the pedigree of the production house, you would also think a lot about those things. What is it about the narrative of Dahaad that really spoke to you, that spoke to Amazon, and you just immediately said, let's do it like this?
It's a story about a fierce woman being told by some fierce women, and so we had to tell the story. It's very layered, very nuanced, and with each iteration, it became more and more complex, intriguing, and most importantly, I think it's the intent behind telling the story. It was very important that a story like this, be told. It's a story about loss, endurance, hope. It's just incredible, and when the craft of Zoya, Rima, Ruchika comes in, what you have is Dahaad, and we are so incredibly proud that we were enablers in this story.
Thank you, Aparna. And Rishikesh, good to see you here. And thank you so much. We belong to the same tribe of actual.
Scene. Yeah, I told you I'm very rich. I don't really everything is about the stories, about the scene, who you're working with. One person can't make a scene work. There's a lot of people who are behind the camera, who are facing the camera, they're co-actors, they're technicians. All of us put our efforts together to make a scene work, and then that scene flows into another scene and another, and the story is told. I don't really care about trying to standing out. I mean, I want to just be as honest as possible and give my best on that day, and sometimes you can't, but that's okay. But that's all I try. And if people think that my work is good, I'm very grateful. Thank you very much. But I think the trick is to not try too hard to stand out and just be honest and truthful and work with your colleagues.
What about your directorial abilities?
Yeah, I'm D4. I'm credited as D4 also for this. As director 4.
He was nicknamed Director 4 on the project.
I was in charge of teaching extras how to play dead.
But we love your work. But besides that, we love kachoris also. Now we've spoken figures. Next time kachoris on Gulshan.
Pyaz kachori. Not bad kachori.
Next question for Ruchika is coming in from Vinamra from First Post.
Hello ma'am, yes, straight. First of all, fantastic trailer.
We've created, they have been amazing, and I'm really looking forward to Dahaad as well. After Made in Heaven, this is your second show with collaborating with Amazon Prime Video, and all the characters in this are as well core are strong enough in their own core. So from there to this, how has your journey been?
Again, they're both very different, kinds of worlds. So it's nice to take a break from the Made in Heaven world and go and take a U-turn and go into a completely different world.
Thank you so much, Rima. And got time for one last question, and that's for Sonakshi. It's coming in from Murtaza from Television.
Hi Sonakshi, you're inside. Hi. Sonakshi, first of all, I have to say you're amazing in the trailer, and we can see there's a lot of action, a lot of things happening around. I would like to know, how did you prep for this character and what all went into it, and do you have to take any special training to portray this character right?
I think I was born to play this character. I think I was just, like I said, I was just waiting for this character to come to me, and when it did, I just kind of got into it like without any hoo-ha, hullabaloo, nothing of that sort. I think I had to look a certain way, I had to, and honestly, genuinely, when that uniform comes on, aadmi ki chaal badal jati hai. Like you just start walking straighter, you just get hard. Like I was a hard chick, man. It was unreal. I can't tell you the power of that uniform. It's the first time that I've played a character of a cop. I had to learn how to ride a bike, which I ended up loving so much that I bought myself a bike after the show, and now my mom is very worried because I just take it out in the night and go. Yeah, so I think that was really a new experience and a very fun experience for me to learn how to ride the bike. Of course, the dialect was very different. What we've all spoken in the show, that was something new that I learned and we had to prepare for. So yeah, it was a wonderful experience as an actor. I got to learn a lot, and yeah, I think as a role, I was born to play this role.
I mean, I just want to add on the bike riding. She actually rode the bike better than her stunt double. So he rested the